Hello, everybody, and welcome to Geoguessr with the Strangelands crew. We have Elzarath here.
Hello.
Fuck us.
Rejoice!
Hello.
And I am Fixer, and we have a new weekly champion this week, Mr. Jumperjack with 16,962.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Yay!
Would've said yay sooner,
Jumper Jack,
but,
kill!
There was a sneeze on my end that you have to come to mine to see exclusively.
Ooh, spooky.
So,
Yeah.
no weekly champion, and Nighty has been missing for quite a while, and this week, Mr. Bearded Bread has gone missing. So, I think we know what Jumperjack has been up to.
No,
Yeah,
I think
there's
it's Tulkas
like-
now. I think
Yeah,
it's Tulkas now.
someone is
Yeah.
doing some shady business around here.
Actually,
Well,
yeah.
well-
Tulkas has that murderous streak.
Yeah.
Somebody had us convinced it was Mr. Bearded Bread that took out Nighty, but now that Mr. Bearded Bread is missing, we have been looking at the wrong guy all along.
Well, did Jumper Jack get higher than, like, the Strangelander from last week?
Yeah, I think I was the leader at like 14,000,
Oh, okay.
so he beat me by a few
But I
thousand.
mean, like, if Bearded Bread and Nighty are gone, then, I mean, that means that we might start breaking in. I mean, our ineptitude, man. Whoa.
Yes, we have a chance. So, if you guys would like to play along and get a chance to actually win this week, go ahead and click on the seed below and play along with us and share your scores here or in the Geoguessr subreddit. Is everybody ready?
No, I have to do one shout out real quick. Thank you to the person who said they were ashamed of me in my comments for the last one. But now I'm ready.
Excellent.
Shout
I'm ready.
out! Ooh, I would also like to shout out. Wait a minute, yeah.
All right, so
Awesome.
3, 2, 1, go.
I really do wonder, like, how their subs tolerate me. Like, how do, like, the people watching... This is a very hazy thing. How do, like, the people watching Fixer and stuff, like, used to the old, dry, Fixer style of humor, how do they tolerate, like, crazy Tulkas appearing? I mean, ooh, Canada. I'm still, just impressed that I actually got, like, accepted to the Strangelands. Like, why? Like, they could have chosen anyone. They chose me. Why would you do this? Speaking of which, who's excited for the Mindcrack Brian Survivor thing? I sort of am. I used to watch some Survivor back in the day. That's exciting. Lang's bus lines. Yeah. I think that Survivor Guatemala, I watched most of that, and then meh. Don't do TV. That's, Hemming Farm Equipment. That's their new theme song. I'll take 5% royalties. I don't know, it's just somewhere in the north, I guess. Well, there's corn. I mean... Nairn Road in, like, 17 or something. I was attempts to find this 17, which... This famous 17. It's looking at, like, it's probably near the border. 15 minutes left. We'll find it. Come on. There's a 17. There's road 17. See? Yeah, I knew you'd find it. It goes up through Maine, long, yeah. It's cool. We'll guess here in St. Quentin. Yeah.
All right, well, we're right by a reserve. We're practically in the reserve. Oh, no, that's somebody's guess. Oh, so I don't know why I didn't see it. So I was right. All right. Anyways, there were the signs, the blue signs in the front yards. That's usually pointing towards Canada. And I was joking around that we're at North and Queens, and it's like, well, that sounds Canadian. And but there were Canadian flags in the yards, and some yards even had both Canadian and American flags. So I figured it was like a suburb of Windsor, and that's where I guessed. I got 45-23. How'd you do, Al?
I guess kind of along the same coastline. I guess on the eastern side over by Niagara Falls. But I saw that first thing I really noticed was, hey, there's an American flag. Then I got closer. Hey, there's a Canadian flag above it. So it had to be in Canada, but close to the border. And I knew there was some things about Quebec and the U.S. that was special. That's why I kind of guessed in there. And yeah, I got 4409.
Quebec? You said
Yeah.
Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls is not Quebec. Yeah, it's in Quebec. Isn't it?
It's
Oh,
in
never mind.
Ontario.
Is that little? Oh, the border's not showing very well. Oops, it's in Ontario. Cool. So my stupidity actually worked for me.
How'd you do, Tuckus?
Actually, my inability to see borders.
Well, I was originally going to guess in that area because it looked more southerny-ish, Canada, yeah. But then I eventually found that we were on 17 Road, and I found a 17 Road in New Brunswick, so I abandoned my closer guess and went over to New Brunswick and got 22, 23.
Nice. And Mirta.
I think the guess you can see on your screen fixture is actually mine. I saw a Canadian flag, but I must be blind because I didn't see any US flags, and I just guessed in somewhere in Canada and got 3,049 points.
I didn't see the US flag either.
Yeah, I've been in this area. In fact, London. I've been to London, and over on the west side, Sarnia. I've been there as well.
I've
never
been to
Canada.
different London.
All right, second round. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. So we're in a place. I think my eyes feel all dried out or something. That's weird. High zone. Sure. I guess it looks like we're south. In the south, yeah. Let's see. We have. I guess Australia is usually supposed to be blurry or something, so I guess it's ain't Australia. Besides that the houses look too small for that. Yeah, so we have South Africa. That fellow looks black, but then there are black people in Brazil and stuff too. Yeah, I don't. I guess along we go. Come on. Come to Tolkien. Oh, here's a sign. Let's see if this is a... Well, that was a useful sign. Yeah. Yeah. There's a car. I mean, we have lots of... I'm tempted to guess South Africa, man. Not sure, like... Because, like... I mean, there's, like, these circle houses. Like, they don't have circle houses. Like, that's, like, an African thing, right? I mean... And it was, like, high pass or whatever it is back there. That was in English. Which suggests that English is a language that is spoken. Sure, well, we'll go with the Africa of the South. I feel like this... I feel like most people won't guess here, but I don't know. Maybe they will. Feel like a bit of an unorthodox guess, but maybe I'm just cray. Maybe it's Brazil. Who knows? Oh, yay.
All right, so if you went down one way, you saw a car, and it was on the left-hand side. If you went down further, you saw a sign for Ngoma and for Pangola. And I assumed that was in South Africa. I took a look around. I found R66 and R618. I am 910 meters away from 4997. How'd you do, Al?
I didn't find the roads, unfortunately. I found all the clues you mentioned, and I got 3592. So.
Talk us.
2984.
What was that?
298 Quattro, yo.
You guessed
Where's
in Central.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I also got the same clues that fixer, but I didn't find the roads on the map either, and I got 3,417 points.
Alrighty. Round 3. You guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
These African borders are so weird. since they were like devised by the colonial power or whatever. So maybe the South African Boer, is that like a Boer? I don't even know. Liberia? Who thinks we're Liberia? That's like, no, I think that Liberia is not somewhere. Yes. Street View, Panama. Well, that's helpful. I feel like that's sort of cheated, maybe. So we're somewhere in Panama. I can't. I was just trying to think of any reason for Street View, Panama to not be in Panama. No, I can't. Yeah, just going along. You know, I remember back in the day, they used to have like 3 people comment on my videos, like every video. No, it's just weird. Oh well. I suppose it's probably. It's like I want to keep doing Geoguessr because I love Geoguessr. It's not fair. But no one else loves Geoguessr, just me. Geoguessr. I am more than a G. I am more than an O-guesser. Death will rise from the Geoguessr. Well, there you go. Oobly. Oh, what's this down here? De la Comunitas Era Digital. Al Galera. Is that like a map of the place? What is this? What's... This is an odd, very peculiar, place we have here. Oh yeah.
Well, it seemed, I was pretty convinced it was Spanish, and I saw a name everywhere. Let me zoom in to see if it's the name I saw. Almacen or something like that, and I don't see it anywhere. I figured that was like the city name. I don't know.
You should
I figured...
notice it wasn't a Google panoramic, so...
Oh, I didn't notice.
Yeah, it could be wrong.
Well, there was a good deal of Spanish, but there was English in places too. So I figured maybe it was close to the U.S. border. I guessed near the border, and got 7-Eleven. How'd you do, Al?
I noticed it was all blurry. It was by some kind of third-party company thing, so it could be pretty much anywhere in the world. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Google mapped area. I actually kind of tried to hedge my bets because it looked South American, so I guessed in Colombia. And because if it was Brazil or Mexico, I would have gotten relatively close. And I got 1585. And I saw a flag. The problem is, moving towards the flag, lag was fighting me. I would get that weird kind of crease in the picture where you couldn't see it, or the flag would be blowing away from me.
All right, talk us.
Now, the question you should have asked yourself, Hauser-ass, is what is the name of this third-party company that is taking these pictures? You see, it said, down in the bottom right-hand corner. It says the name of the organization taking the photos. And the organization...
Didn't it say panoramic?
It said, and I quote, Street View Panama. So...
I thought it said Street View Panoramic.
No, Street View Panama.
Talkas outsmarted us all.
So, well, I mean, I could...
Actually, I noticed it because the vehicle, though, not the bottom.
Oh, yeah, likewise, right. But, it's just something you do when you see something that isn't a Google map. It's like you look for the name to be like, ooh, where's this dude from? So yeah, because it was a Street View Panama, I therefore guessed in Panama City, not 4643.
Berta.
I'm not as clever as Talkas. I didn't even look at the bottom right corner, even though I noticed that something was different. I saw what I thought was Spanish, and there was a lot of English too. So I guessed in Mexico near the U.S. border and got 547.
All right, next round. You guys ready?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'm surprised that they missed that. So they all got South Africa. Man, they all got South Africa, but not Panama. Okay. So... Fine. Try to figure... No, great. Geoguessr crashed. That's fun. Come on. Come to Tolkien. Come to Tolkien. Let's try to reload. Is there anything here that we don't need here? Yeah, thing. Yeah, go. No. No. Well. I'll just sit here, refreshing. Wait for my, steadfast peers to get the correct answer. This ain't fair, man. I mean... This is gonna be like that one where I won. I remember there was one Geoguessr that I won because I recognized Hebrew on the signs when no one else did, somehow. And everyone else was like, oh, it's so because you're cheating. And it was because you already knew it was wrong. I'm like, no, that's Hebrew. I would guess it. It's not fair. It's going to be just like this, only I'm not going to know where I am, but I'm going to fail. It's not fair. Ah! Tolka is sad. I am saddened. I am lamentation. I am misery. I am suffering. I am... Come on. Come to Tolkien. Also, someone said something on Facebook. I wonder what that was. Hey, it's Neil. I was talking to Neil earlier. Neil's God, Neil's life, Neil's everything. Details. Might be... Can I press this button? Let's press the diagnose errors button. Let's see what goes on. Okay. Who's detecting the problems? There's a problem and it's detecting it. Okay. I believe in miracles. Neil set you free. Looking for problems. Looking for problems in web connectivity.
All right. Well, we started looking straight at Sao Paulo, and the question is, where in Sao Paulo are we going to be? It's not exactly a tiny town. And what I gathered was I looked at where these mountains were, and the mountains were to the north and to the east. So I guessed on the outskirts on the northeast side of Sao Paulo, got 4718. How'd you do, Al?
I just guessed in the middle of Sao Paulo because I couldn't find where this little area was, and the map was loading like crap for me, so I got 4690.
And Talkus?
This webpage is not available. Earth BD protocol error.
Well, we'll start over and catch up.
I have been attempting to do this, but no, it's just the Earth BD protocol error.
So something's been up with Geoguessr for the past couple of weeks, I suppose, because, I mean, if it was just one of us having problems, and you can blame it on your ISP or something, but we have all had problems in the past couple of weeks.
Tulkus, did you remember to close the window entirely, your browser?
Okay, all right. No. Well, I knew there was something I was supposed to do, and I couldn't remember what it was. Okay.
Well, where did you guess anyways?
I had the speedy protocol error. I can guess because of the speedy protocol error.
Well, when you come back, just drop it in the middle of Sao Paulo or something, because
Okay.
you spawn line of Sao Paulo, so that's not a far fetched.
You perhaps overestimate my ability to recognize Sao Paulo. No, it doesn't work now. Just
where to?
Go on, don't worry about me.
I saw the sign for Sao Paulo too, and I knew we wouldn't be like in the center of Sao Paulo, but I couldn't find like where else we would be, so I just like thought the same way that Al did, and I got 4672.
Alrighty, next round. You guys ready?
Indeed.
Yep.
3,
That's
2,
on.
1, go.
Well, YouTube's working. Oh, I have a notification. That's exciting. That's oh, look, it's Finland. You're not dumb. You just got them confused with the days. Voting, yeah, people. Well, I'm here. I mean, I presume I'm not going to release this video. Yeah. Hello? You have a moment to talk about Lord Savior? Talk to Jamie. Where's my Iliad? I want to read part of the Iliad. I'm just gonna read the Iliad to y'all while I wait, and then if we come back, then it's no big loss because at least y'all have gone to listen to the Iliad. Okay. and the white-armed goddess Hera obeyed at once. Clearing Ida's peaks, she soared for sheer Olympus, quick as the thought goes flashing through a man who's traveled the world. Ah, to be there or there, as his mind swarms with journeys, fresh desires. So quick in her eager flight flew noble Hera now, and scaling steep Olympus went among the gods, the immortal powers thronging Zeus's hall. They all sprang to their feet at sight of Hera, lifting cups to greet her, crowding round the queen. But she passed the rest and took a cup with Themis, flushed with beauty, who ran to meet her first, and hailed her now with winged words of welcome. Hera, what brings you back? You look so harried. Oh, I know it. The son of Cronus has terrified you, your everlasting husband. Please, Themis, the white-armed goddess answered firmly. Don't ask me to go through that ordeal again. You know his rage yourself. So rigid, unrelenting, but you keep on presiding over the gods, Themis, the feasting in the halls. You'll hear it all, and with you all
All right,
the
well,
immortals.
that looks Russian to me, and we were in the middle of nowhere. The road was close enough to a city that it had bus stops.
Since when is the Ukraine on?
Yeah, we've dipped into the Ukraine once or twice. I don't know. The road was going northwest by southwest, so I guessed that road coming out of Moscow. I would not have guessed Ukraine, and it looks like I got some slow loading times myself. I got 2474. How'd you do, Al?
Oddly enough, kind of towards the end there, I was thinking this looks Eastern European, has kind of a gypsy vibe to it, and that would have like steered me right towards the Ukraine. But my brain said Ukraine's not on here. We just skirt around the border of it. We don't actually go into it. We go to Romania and stuff. But so I left my guess in Russia, and I got 1535.
And Talkus, I guess you didn't catch up.
I got a chance to read the Iliad, so that's exciting.
Awesome. Huerta.
I saw Cyrillic, and my initial thought was like Russia, but then I saw this motel with Ukraine, like there was Cyrillic letters, and it said Ukrainian something like pastries or something. So I guessed in the middle of Ukraine, and got 3890.
Saved by pastries.
Yeah.
All I saw on that one was the girl dancing, and that was very gypsy aesthetic to her.
Did you see the motel?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the name of the motel was like Ukrainian something too. So
I did not see the hotel. Oh well.
maybe you went to the other direction then.
Yeah. All right. Summary. I finished with 17,423. How'd you do, Al?
15811.
I get infinite points.
Talkus gets about 6,000 points. He's in last place. How'd you do, Huerta?
15,575.
Well, Talkus, you're so far behind all three of us.
No.
It's like almost like you didn't guess on two of them.
The Horver.
So I may have a chance if Mr. Brita, Brett, and Nighty are 6 feet under somewhere. Then I might have a chance.
I'm starting to get suspicious now. Maybe Fixer has done something to them.
Oh snap!
Fixer TV.
Yep. All right. Well, if you guys played along, share your score. We'd like to see how you did. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye!